this project every time I've been in the UK, where I sort of just document things that I associate specifically with the UK. I did it once with the Leica M11 when I was here. A little bit of Super 8, but that didn't turn out as happily as I hoped. And then I sort of like, it's not cliche British things, but it's the things that I definitely associate with the UK from living here, as specifically like English or British, whatever you want to call it. And I like to do that just because not everyone sees it that way. Like, not everyone has that image of the UK in their head, and also not everyone can experience the UK sort of in that way. Like, when you come as a tourist, I think you see it quite differently compared to someone who lived here or knows it extremely well. So it's sort of like something that I like to capture. And I have sort of a selection of images already. And now every time I come, I try and build up on that work. So I guess it's a running project for me, like a documentary project. And maybe one day I'll make it into a zine. Maybe I'll just keep it as like a self assignment. But yeah, that's something that I definitely enjoy shooting when I'm here. And I mean, I'm documenting it in the YouTube video, of course, but the difference is that I would like to make it into a printed work all at once. And I don't think I've ever showed the other work on the channel, so this would be the first time that this has made an appearance. And this is loaded. Maybe I'll just go for a walk, see what I can find. This is also something I haven't had that long. The 35 f2 Summicron lens, aspherical, one of the newer versions, 2014 I think this one is from. Yeah, 35 is my main focal length, and I had the Falklander lenses for a while, but I just wasn't happy with the image quality of the Nocton. And so let's see how this one treats me. Shooting Portra 400 at the moment and metering it sort of like 250 ISO. Stuff like this is a pretty good example of like the stuff that I look for. So these like this is where we're staying. They have sort of like this house and this little farm yard with the horses and the chickens and stuff, and that's just exactly the type of stuff that I photograph, like these like that I find normal and used to find normal while living here, but for most people probably wouldn't be so normal to have that or to see that, especially like the countryside. Like I photographed out the back, these rolling green hills and stuff. So I think stuff like that is really what fits well in this body of work. It's also way too warm to be wearing this jumper and these long jeans, so I think I'm going to take this off in a second. But I have been here before, and I have shot this before, and I can't remember exactly if I shot it on Super 8 or on 35mm on the Leica M11, but I'm gonna shoot it again because this cloud cover and this here, this framing, if I get a little bit lower, it's pretty amazing. So I think I'll take another crack at this one. Now, the nice thing about a photo project like this is the public footpaths in the UK go through a lot of farmyards. So, I mean, in theory, there's a lot of places where I can just walk through and take photos. That's completely alright to do so, but I don't have a map or anything to study that, so I'm not walking straight through anybody's fields. But like here, I'm walking along a path right along to a farmyard where I can probably take some photos. I'm not really disturbing anyone by walking along this. This is where cars go along as well. So yeah, pretty dark clouds, so it's quite dramatic. This, you can't really see them, but you've got dramatic skies. You've got combine harvester, other farm gear, a field that's already been turned into, I presume, all those bales back there, and the sheep in front. Again, I don't have to walk far to get the type of photos that I want to be a part of this work. If they're the right thing, that's sort of up to the selection process. Church back there. That's another thing, all these churches in the UK adding to the landscape. Can't capture the sound in the photos though, sadly, because you hear it a lot. So I think that's also a big part of being out in the countryside, because you can hear it even though that's multiple miles away. Now that is a perfect example of one of these public footpaths that just go straight through someone's field. So if I wanted to, I could just probably walk through this guy's field, say hello to the sheep person, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to be on anybody's land, even if it's a public footpath, because A, it's still partly their land, or mostly their land, and secondly, I don't know, some sheep might be a little bit not entertained by people walking up to them or towards them, so I don't really want to disturb people's livestock or anything. So I'll just stay on this side of the fence. Hello. Okay, goodbye. wielding a melting ice cream and trying to shoot at the same time is a little scary. I've already dropped some ice cream in my lens hood, but